Hi Cancer, this is Tara with Ariana Stark. This is your monthly forecast for November 2023. Like always, I will rely on Tarot for your overall messages, and I'm also using some oracle cards. Cancerians, please do keep in mind that these are all going to be random messages. They may not be in any particular order, so please take whatever resonates with your story and leave the rest. Let's just quickly get down to your reading. The energy that you're carrying in from October into November is the Six of Pentacles. Possibly, in these final days of the month, you may have felt that you needed to look into your finances. Maybe you were concerned on account of rising expenses. Sometimes, we invest in certain things and money goes, or maybe you were coughing up fines or paying up your bills. So these were issues that you were looking into. I think you were also a bit temperamental in this time. Perhaps, it would have been prudent to keep to your own self. Technical issues like malfunctioning gadgets would also have left you worried. Work-wise also, I think Cancerians, you needed to focus that much harder. Maybe you also needed to review the tasks. Sometimes, your spirits may have been low because your ideas may not have found any takers, or there could have been criticism on account of the work idea that you had put forward. Cancerians, many of you were also generous towards others, and the universe is definitely not going to ignore your acts of goodness. Obstacles to overcome are the challenges. I have the Four of Pentacles. With that Six of Pentacles where you felt money constraints, this Four of Pentacles also talks about the same. Maybe you also need to seek a loan, or you need to look into your finances very carefully. There could also be tension on the home front. Maybe you're also getting annoyed on account of the situation, and this could exasperate you. Even work offers that come your way in November may not be very lucrative. Still, your family is going to promote your talent. Maybe you should continue to focus that much harder rather than get dejected. Bookkeeping, banking work, all issues concerning finances is going to be looked into this month. Influences for this month, I have the Eight of Swords. You see, this lady, she's encircled by swords. She doesn't seem to be in a happy situation. Knives could be sharpening behind your back. Still, this is the swords energy, so your energy is going to be very good. You're going to complete a lot of tasks. You're going to be very proactive. You will be under pressure, so it would be prudent, to keep a low profile. Maybe it would be advisable to make concessions for others. Maybe you also need to use guile and impersonation to get ahead. Still, you're also someone who is very forceful. And communication will bring in opportunities, so you should make it count. Maybe you should also seek an advance from clients. Other than that, I also feel that you will be concerned about your home. Like I said, with that Four of Pentacles, maybe the landlord is going to increase the rent, or you have to look into home improvements this month. Cancerians, in November, I also feel that your social life will be on the upswing, but there's also some kind of negative energy around you which you need to combat. Maybe aura cleansing will be beneficial. Maybe there are people who are out to give you a bad name, so be mindful of that. Your health could also suffer, so maybe you should also look into your food habits. The first 10 days of November have the Five of Wands. This five is a very active card. It's a very energetic and communicative card. So communication is definitely going to increase and bring in opportunities. You also need to act quickly on your ideas. Time doesn't wait for anyone, so time will slip away. That is why you need to work on it immediately. You will definitely make good progress. I think your family is also going to be very demanding. They expect you to oblige them, but you could be someone who is procrastinating. Still, I think you're someone who is going to complete a lot of tasks. Even pending work is going to be looked into. Your boss is also someone who is going to show confidence in your abilities. There could also be office events lined up at this time. Maybe the management is also going to change your plans, so You don't like these last minute changes. I think the key for Cancerians is to network. Even if you're loath, you should look at client feedback, pay attention. 11th to 20th November, I have the Page of Wands. This is another Wands in your reading. This is a very restless as well as a creative energy. Maybe you want to set sail for greener pastures, for higher education, or with respect to new offers. I think you also desire clarity with respect to certain matters. Still, you can take heart on account of the output. It is going to be appreciated. Communication is also going to bring in gains. Even if there's hard work in store for you in this month, you can complete a lot of tasks. Those of you who are in the leadership position, I think you need to be more accommodating. You should listen to the viewpoint of your juniors. Besides, your juniors are going to perform well this month, so that is also going to reflect on your leadership. Other than that, I also believe that Cancerians, there could also be omens or signs around you which you need to pay attention to. From Lenormand, I have the card Ship, which is talking about movement and travel. You're going to be on your feet. Maybe you're also communicating with those who stay overseas, and this is bringing in opportunities for you. Or you could be making travel plans, looking into travel documents for that matter. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 30th November, I have the Three of Swords. This is talking about some kind of disappointment, heartache. These three swords are piercing through this rose, and this lady, she is not showing her face to the world. She is in deep mourning. So there's going to be a rift in a relationship. Maybe you desire something but you don't get it. So you should understand that the universe always has our best interests at heart, even if it's difficult to accept the same. Again, Cancerians, be prepared for long hours at work. It is going to be a challenging time. Maybe the work environment is also very oppressive. That is why you feel isolated. You feel all by yourself. Still, there could be other opportunities. Maybe you should also dig in your heels. Even if you want to quit, put down your papers. I think a winner never quits. So you need to remember or remind yourself that these days will also pass. You are someone who is also thinking on your feet. So this is giving you the opportunity to make headway or to make gains. Perhaps you're dealing with a devious woman this month because this lady has come up from Lenormand. Maybe this lady is also up to mischief. Still, the universe is also telling you that there's someone who is going to act like a protective umbrella, who's going to shelter you, who's going to shield you. Maybe this could be a senior figure. Maybe this could be an acquaintance or friend whom you rely on. This person definitely has your back. You do use an umbrella when it's hot or when it's raining outdoors. So likewise, there's going to be someone who is going to protect you. With respect to your love life, I have the card Silent Treatment. This is definitely talking about lack of communication, and with that Three of Swords, there could be some kind of heartache that you're dealing with. Maybe this person whom you fancy is not responsive, or perhaps you could have a heated exchange with this person, and this is going to make this person recoil. So lack of communication is something which you need to guard against. These dry leaves, they will only rustle when someone walks over it, or when someone tramples on it, or when the wind blows, and you don't want that kind of situation in your love life or in your relationship. With that Five of Wands, definitely you're someone who is very attractive, comes across as someone who is beguiling and bewitching to the opposite sex. Maybe there are suitors who are very restless in your company. But those of you already in a committed relationship, I think you should be careful, because some kind of negative energy is also encircling you or your person. Maybe there's also insecurity and jealousy because you do have other admirers with that Five of Wands. I think you could also be discussing work. Maybe financial matters could also be discussed here. You should seek assistance from your person. Maybe you want clarity with respect to some questions. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. This is very ironic. In fact, it is confirming this card silent treatment. So, this person or even you could be quite tongue tied. You may not be very expressive. While recording this video, I was also coughing. So, throat chakra issues are going to abound in your life in November. So, maybe you should do some throat chakra cleansing so that communication is going to be fruitful between you and your person. From the Divine Messages Oracle, I have this card which is talking about treasure trove. So this is giving you an opportunity. Maybe you are someone who is a collector of sorts, or some kind of windfall is going to be there in your life. Some money gains are definitely going to be there for many Cancerians this month. Or you're going to be someone who's going to add to your collection of books or other collectibles. Archangel Raphael is also telling you, yes, in case your body is giving you certain signals, you should pay attention to them. Archangel Raphael is confirming that these signals need not be ignored. If you're facing a health issue, or there could be someone around you who desires medical assistance, then you should do the needful. I also feel that some of you who are in a no contact situation with your person, maybe you two can come together on account of a health matter that you're discussing. I do have another card which talks about the answer is yes. So maybe both these cards are talking about the same in the affirmative. That is, that if you have a question which you are putting forward to your own soul, you're getting answers which you need to pay attention to. The universe is definitely guiding you through these sensations. Perhaps you have a creative idea, so you should work on it. So that is why the universe is telling you to proceed. It is telling you to be optimistic about it. Or perhaps you're thinking about someone and you want to communicate with this person. The universe is telling you not to give each other the silent treatment. Rather, you should communicate more effectively. I hope Cancerians, you liked your reading. This is Char with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye till the next time.